Stop building new features. Just stop. Most founders believe a better product is what scales a business. They think, if I just add this one feature, the users will flock in. But here is the cold truth. Operational bottlenecks will kill your startup long before your feature set does. I've analyzed hundreds of bootstrapped SaaS journeys. The founders who stall at $1,000 MRR are almost always product-obsessed. The ones who blast through to 10,000 and beyond, they are operationally obsessed. Today, we are ignoring the roadmap. Instead, I'm revealing the 3 specific operational bottlenecks that are quietly strangling your growth right now. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to shift from builder mode to operator mode, so you can hit that 10k MRR milestone without burning out. Let's dive in. You've hit 1k MRR, it's a start. But then the plateau hits. You feel it, growth slows down. Your users start asking for just one more thing to make the tool perfect. So you do what every founder does. You go back to the code. You spend 3 weeks building a complex integration. You launch it. You wait for the flood of new signups. But nothing happens. Here is the cold truth. Your product isn't the problem. You're suffering from the feature fallacy. You think you're building a better product, but you're actually just ignoring the holes in your boat. While you're polishing the UI, your onboarding is a manual mess. Your customer support is a chaotic thread of emails. Your lead gen is basically hoping someone finds your landing page. This is where most SaaS startups die. Not because the product was bad, but because the operation was non-existent. You aren't running a business yet, you're running a feature factory. And feature factories don't scale to 10k MRR. They just burn out the founder. Here is the hard truth. Your product is likely already good enough to hit 10k MRR. The problem isn't your code base, it's your operating system. Most founders get stuck in the feature loop. They think one more integration or a prettier UI will magically attract 100 new customers. It won't. To scale from $1k to 10k, you have to stop acting like a developer and start acting like an operator. You need to fix the 3 operational bottlenecks that are quietly killing your growth. First, the onboarding gap. At 1k MRR, you can manually handhold every user, but you can't do that at 10k. If your user has to email you to understand how the app works, you have a bottleneck. When a user signs up, they are at their peak excitement. If they hit a wall of confusion, they churn, period. Stop building features and start building a guided path. Use tools like Intercom to create automated onboarding tour. Pair that with customer.io to trigger behavioral emails. If a user hasn't completed their profile in 24 hours, they should get a nudge. Not a manual email from you, but a system that works while you sleep. Second, the lead leak. Most early-stage founders manage their pipeline in their head, or worse, a messy spreadsheet. You're forgetting to follow up, you're losing leads in the gaps. This is a massive operational failure. Scaling requires a repeatable sales process. You need a dedicated CRM to track every interaction. Stop treating sales as something that happens and start treating it as a pipeline. Define your stages: lead, qualified, demo, closed. If you can't see exactly where your leads are stalling, you can't fix the leak. Systematize the follow-up, or you'll spend your life chasing $20 subscriptions instead of scaling to 10k. Finally, revenue friction. This is the silent killer. I'm talking about failed payments, manual invoicing, and clunky upgrade paths. If a customer has to email you to change their credit card or upgrade their plan, you are creating friction. Friction is the enemy of MRR. This is why you need a robust billing engine like Stripe. Automate your dunning process. Set up automatic retries for failed cards. Create a self-service portal where users can scale their own plans. When the money flows without your intervention, you've moved from a project to a business. Remember, features attract users, but operations retain them and scale the revenue. Fix the gaps, stop the leaks, and the 10k MRR mark becomes an inevitability, not a gamble. Now you can't solve operational bottlenecks with a spreadsheet. To hit 10k MRR, your infrastructure needs to be invisible. For payments, Stripe is the gold standard. It handles the complexity so you can focus on the product. But as you scale, communication becomes the new bottleneck. That's where Intercom comes in. It turns customer support from a time sink into a growth engine. And to stop losing users during onboarding, use customer.io. It automates the aha moment, so you aren't manually emailing every new lead. When these three work together, you stop fighting your tools and start fighting for market share. I've linked all three in the description below. If you're serious about hitting that 10k mark, set these up today. If this helped you spot your bottlenecks, hit the like button and subscribe for more systems to scale your SaaS.